This week's topic came from Jackie, who wanted to know how to embrace failure, which means this week's topic is about shifting. No, it's not about shifting. It's about embracing failure, the pathway to success. In this video, I'm going to focus on a time when I failed. In the next video, I'm going to focus on a time I made it through a failure and found success. Then I'll talk about a time I embraced failure to find success. In the next video, we'll meditate, and then you get to watch the Frittity or the Friday Ditty, where I'll wrap it all up. I'll get a little poetic or a little parabolish. I don't know. We're going to find out, and a little bit nerdy. All the videos will appear in the playlist Embracing Failure, the Pathway to Success. So if you have a question like Jackie did, comment below or DM me on Instagram. I'm Angela, and this is me making sense of myself. The question I'm starting with today is, when is a time you failed? A couple weeks ago, I had a major failure. It was embarrassing. I take care of one of my friend's cats. They were out of town, and I got the days mixed up. And so I thought they were back. I want to say 4 days before they got back. And so luckily, don't worry, no animals were harmed. The cat had food and water, and he made it. He's great. He did yell at me a lot. Like, I've never heard a cat yell. But this cat was very mad, and I love him dearly. So for me, this was a big failure. So how did I get through the feelings of failure? Well, so the week before, believe it or not, or while I was failing and I didn't know I was failing, I had come across a podcast on the Hidden Brain podcast, and it was about making mistakes. And I had listened to it. Well, after I found out that I had made this huge mistake or this failure, I re-listened to that podcast, I think twice, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And then, part of me was like, I don't want to own up to this mistake. And because everything was fine, we all made it. There was no big deal. And how did I know that I didn't save the cat from some coyote or something, right? Like, there were all these stories in my head. And I thought, you know what? I need to tell her, because this is the relationship that I have with her. We talk about these things. And because of that, there's a certain level of trust and safety in our relationship that we know we're going to talk about the hard things. So, believe it or not, I did. I called her. And the funny thing is, even knowing that we talk and we get through these things, I have all of those old stories still inside of me that say failure is bad, failure means I'm no good, failure means I'm a mistake, or I'm a failure. There's a lot of shame to it. So the evidence for me that I was getting through the failure was that I called her. And I had this really hard conversation where I admitted to my failure. And I'm really glad that I did, because we were able to talk about some potential ways for us to structure it so we don't have that failure in the future. By making it through the failure, what do you know you can do now? Well, I know that even if it's with someone that I don't totally trust or feel safe with, as far as like that psychological safety, that it makes me feel better to own up to my mistakes, because then I can learn from them. If I don't know a mistake is happening, then I can't even think of potential ways to solve it, or potential ways to set myself up so that it doesn't happen again, especially if it's a mistake that I have some control over like that. I would love to hear from you. When have you embraced failure and found success? These videos will be located in the playlist Embracing Failure, the Pathway to Success. I'm Angela, and this is me making sense of myself.